Rich Gamer. How are you? What game are you playing this weekend? Minecraft, that's cool. Did you go see that movie? I've actually never played Minecraft before. It's really not my jam. Really not my jam. Yo, what can you play? Not much. Some would say not much, others would say quite a lot. I guess it just depends on your point of view. Luke, you're gonna find that certain truths we cling to depend greatly on our own point of view. Shut it, old man! Kenobi, you suck. Not high, just tired. How do you look, nature? Hey, John, how you doing? Excuse me for 1 second. All right, thank you very little. Don't know what language that is, Deep State. No, I don't know the Pirates of the Caribbean song. Arizona by way of Chicago is where I'm from. Where would you expect a Soulcactus to be from? Arizona seems like a likely place, no? 41 years. Hey Kip, how are you? Hey Jones, what's happening? Edie? Roderick Lee. Oh, Edie, I don't know System of the Down. Roderick, you want some words of encouragement? Do one-on-one instruction. Because there's really no substitute for that, in my professional opinion. just need someone with the knowledge that has open and bar chord knowledge on the guitar, can play major, minor pentatonic scales, and major, minor diatonics. That's most of the shit that you're really going to need to be successful at playing guitar. But know this, guitar is very difficult, and it's one of the hardest instruments to learn how to play, so don't get discouraged. Can take you a long time to get even a little bit good. And I would rate myself as a player about above average. Average gamer, what's the game you're playing? Yeah, I have a Nintendo Switch. Yes, that's true. On the Switch, I'm playing Sniper Elite 4. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, as long as you're ask nicely for the request, yeah. Smoke on the water, all right. That's nice. That's a nice ESP, dude. Thanks, name last. Chris, don't know Heart Barracuda. Perry, I don't know. Nothing else matters. Don't know any bluegrass. I like to listen to it once in a while, but I don't like to play it. Yes, I can play Stairway to Heaven. Do I like Buckethead? Not really. Like I'm just not impressed with that kind of guitar playing. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, Roderick. You can, if you're in between looking for teachers, you can always check out a lot of stuff on YouTube. And you can tune into my streams daily. Josie Curtis, how much for my shirt to come off? Do you really want to see that? Any Robert Johnson? Not really, Chris. I was always, since I'm from Chicago, I always gravitated more towards Muddy Waters and Howlin' Wolf, the Chess Records guys. I liked electrified stuff. Robert Johnson, just to me, like, I respect the catalog of music. I respect the work that he did, but it just, like, sounds very primitive to me, and I can't relate to it. Josie, maybe we need to talk about this after class. In the description, you can find my contact information. Yeah, it's a Lawler Overwound Dog Ear P90. So aftermarket P90. Off you go. Yes, Haley, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I like prog rock. I like Rush a lot. I've seen them multiple times. like Hotel California, but I don't know how to play it. I'm 53 years old, and I can kick and stretch like Sally O'Malley from Saturday Night Live. Hello, how are you from faraway land? Let's see. Jorge, I can't read your Spanish. You need to type it in English, I'm sorry. Habla no español. Can I play a Billie Eilish song? I might be able to if I knew how. I played at Legends, dude. Kingston Mines and Checkerboard Lounge, dude, that shit was... that's long fucking gone. Hey, Kev, how are ya? Thanks for the comments, by the way. Just a heads up, if you guys don't support the shorts, I won't put them up. Because, like, that's time and energy that I could be spending elsewhere. So if you guys don't dig them, I won't put them up. Cool. Good to hear, Kev. I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know at the Stumble Specialist. And maybe I didn't see your request. It could have gone by really fast. Sometimes I don't see when I'm talking or explaining something or telling a story. Oh, that's cool. Dude, I don't live there anymore, so it doesn't really matter to me, man. Playing Legends for me was like a dream come true, so. It's a Gibson SG Jr. Guys, all my fucking equipment is down in the description. If you want to know what I play, there's pictures of stuff in other posts. If you look at posts on my page, you'll see pictures of my amp, pictures of my pedal board. They're in Midnight Train with him and Johnny, what's his name? Available 7 midnight. Yeah. Who made who? AC/DC. Rock and roll. Someone asked me about progressive rock. That's some Rush. That's Anthem. I don't know any Guns N' Roses. Joey, you play Stairway. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Star Wars posters are cool. They're by Matt Bush. He did one for every movie. I didn't get in on the Star Wars one because I didn't know about it. Kenny Rogers just dropped in to see what condition I was in. That's a great tune. I like that it was in The Big Lebowski. Frank Zappa solo? Yeah, I don't think I could be nearly high enough for that kind of shit. Yeah, I can play Chuck Berry. Chuck Berry is all about double stops. Person that asked for One Way or Another, I don't know that Blondie song. Julia, I'm sorry. I'd have to learn it. I do like that song, though. Yeah, Haley, I have dogs. If you look in some of the past videos, you can see one of my wiener dogs. If you watched last night's stream, Haley, you can see her. She's red. Phoebe. She's in my videos quite often. Full of diamonds, baby. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. Yes, Kevin. That's exactly what it is, man. It's the SG Junior. Hey, how did everybody do with getting a Switch 2 pre-order, just out of curiosity? Dude, okay. Stop spamming me. Guys, ask nicely for your requests. keep in mind you're talking to another person. You're actually not walking up to a fucking jukebox and putting a coin in the machine and pushing a number. Because think about it like this. If you were at Guitar Center and you went up to somebody and you just threw out a song at them, they'd look at you and tell you to go fuck yourself. That's exactly what it would be, because your behavior is fucking rude. That's why. So think about it like that. Even though this is, over streaming over the internet, if this was a real interaction with another human being, you would not walk up to them and be like, "Yo, smoke on the water." Dude, I can guarantee you, they would clock you. If not, they would very rudely to tell you to fuck off. Because nobody wants that shit when they're checking shit out at a Guitar Center. So I don't mind the request. I do mind that you asked nicely, though. I can't play it note for note, average gamer. So I think, personally, I think that whole Chuck Berry thing is difficult. I think that's his signature and it belongs to him, like his set of fingerprints. I think in terms of guitar players, I think everybody is different, and I don't think you can truly sound like another person, because to be able to sound like them would be able to possess their fingerprints essentially. And I don't subscribe to that theory. I think you can't copy another human being. You can try, right? I mean, if I do this, at the end of the day, it'll never be Jimmy Page. I'll be lucky if I can make it sound similar, right? But it's still Larry Soulcactus. It's not Jimmy Page. Just like Johnny B. Good will always be Chuck Berry to me. I can play it, but I still don't play it the way that Chuck plays it. I will never play it the way that Chuck plays it. But I get the initial idea, and I get the breakthrough on guitar that he gave us, which is the double stop. In essence, he's the grandfather, birth father of the double stop. He's also the birth father of that. And the duck walk, if you want to be really technical about the shit. Chuck Berry paved the way for a lot of cool things. And recorded on Chess Records. Fix this, Leonard! You guys ever seen that movie, Cadillac Records? That's some funny shit. It's all inflated crap, but still entertaining. No, I can't play professionally anymore. I have severe carpal tunnel syndrome. Luck Dragon, I think you mean comfortably numb, not comfortable and dumb. But I get it. Hey, Derek, what's happening? I'm not a lefty. It's the fucking YouTube camera. Pentatonic. Penta meaning 5. So you got 5 patterns to one scale. Most people think that the pentatonic minor is just this. And that's it. No, there's 4 other patterns there. Oh shit, did I just miss John Wick? I did. Hey John, how you doing? I'm glad to see you're still alive. Winston get you back to New York all right? Django. Hey, Duchess Tiffany, how are you? Hey, Julia. I am right-handed, yes. Thank you, SFH. I appreciate the sub. Hey, Mike Edwards. Rebecca says hello. Oh, here's a good question. The play-by-play with Matt Servino asks, I just joined a band and the guitar player doesn't know how to play guitar at all. Should I leave and go back to bedroom playing? Nice to meet you, Duchess Tiffany. I appreciate it. You know, dude, how's the rest of the band? Let's talk about the other players in the band before you decide to like skip out on what could be a cool situation. How's it? Do the rest of the guys in the band play well? Drummer is great. Singer is great. You're the bass player. Okay. So you have how? You want to know? I would get with the singer and the drummer and be like, are they good friends with the guitar player? Because if they're good friends with the guitar player and you were the last guy in on the band, they're not going to get rid of him, man. Not if they're really good friends with him. So it's going to be a situation of you or him. But okay, yeah, okay, we're getting to the root of it. All right. So let's talk about this for a minute, people. This is actually some good shit right here. So, the play-by-play with Matt says he's the bass player and the drummer and the singer are good in this rock band, but the guitar player doesn't know how to play for shit. Should he blow it off and go back to playing like me in a bedroom, right? This is actually the Soulcactus cave. Anyways, or should he tell the other two guys, like, look, you guys are good, I'm good, we're solid, the three of us, but the guitar player is a no-go. It's hard to have those kind of confrontational conversations, but I feel like the only way that you're all going to be on the same page is if you sort of clear the air. How long have you been playing on play-by-play with Matt? How long have you been playing with these guys? Any suggestions for bass players in terms of what, Anonymous? Getting started, finding a bass, like, oh, about a month? Okay. You know what, man? Talk to the singer and the drummer, see what they say, see how they feel. And you could be like, look, I like playing with you guys, but the guitar player is a total turnoff for me. And if you guys are dead set keeping him, then that's not gonna work for me. So you're gonna have to make that tough call. Like, I've left bands, like the Rolling Stones band I played in Virginia. If you guys check out some of those videos, the drummer in that band was not cool at all. And basically I left because of him. And I told the other guitar player whose band it was, I said, if you hire this guy, it's going to be a nightmare. And he did. And I said, I told you so, dude. You lost your fucking Mick Taylor. That just cost you, buddy. So, enjoy it. Yeah, that band went to shit. Unfortunately. Not much, Randy. What's up with you? Why don't you just have her watch my stream, dude? I mean, obviously she's probably self-taught. I mean, your other choice option, if you will, is you can work with her and get her to be how you want her to be, maybe. I mean, after all, it is a person. She may be a little resistant. I don't know. What's the best guitar in the range of 5,000 lira? I don't know what that is in dollars. Dude, I don't know what that is in dollars, Sonny. But let's just say it's $2,500 here in America. Okay? Just for shits and giggles. I don't know. It could be $8,000 for all I know. That's cool, Mike Edwards. Thank you, Kev. If it were up to me, for $2,200, I'd pick an Eric Clapton off the wall signature Stratocaster, or a 61 SG reissue. Those would be my two choices for that kind of money, for the $2,200 range. After that, to me, it just kind of it escalates. You could go custom shop if you wanted to. I don't think it's necessary. That's my own personal belief. Like, I played an off-the-wall 7-Up green Eric Clapton Strat for years. For 15 years. I mean, I wore that thing out. Like, I had to retire it. Because I actually wore the wood away down here. Right here, where the edges are rolled, there were divots in the fretboard that I had worn away the wood from so much playing over 15 years. That's how much I played the shit out of that guitar. So, like, if I was gonna be starting a new band or whatever, I wouldn't do it with this guitar. I would do it with probably an Eric Clapton Stratocaster, just so I could cover like all of my bases. Susanna, I don't know what Monster is. The problem with poplar wood for a body on a guitar is it sounds kind of thin and trebly. So be careful about that. I really recommend something. Mahogany is the nicest sounding wood for either a P90 or a humbucker. If you want to go with single coils, go for either an ash body or an alder body. Okay, well, that's a lot of money here in the United States. Dude, you can get, okay, for that kind of money, the world is your oyster from Hungry Simon. So you can get any number of guitars open to your availability. My feeling is this. I think you can get a great guitar for $2,200. If it's like a Gibson SG reissue or, a Les Paul reissue, standard off the wall, whatever, you can take out the humbuckers, and for another $500 you could put in a killer pair of humbuckers by Jim Wagner, WCR Wagner, or Lawlers. That's what I would recommend. I have a Lawler in here, Overwhelmed P90. No, stay away from oak. That's fucking furniture, man. What do I think of classic vibe guitars? They're okay for the money. I mean, it's like, it's just another alternative to Squire, I believe, right? Okay, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for Friday's afternoon stream. But thank you all for participating. I'd appreciate if you hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, just please subscribe. And I'll be back later this evening for my typical numbered stream, which will be at 6 p.m. Standard Pacific Time. So 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for who's ever around. Thank you very much. Brown Jesus, high five. Thanks, Kev. Be cool. Mike Edwards, you rock. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks. Bye-bye. Be good.